Good morning, church. It is good to be with you today. One of the images that we get, especially in the Old Testament, of the sacrifice is that it was a pleasing aroma to God. And that's a little weird to us to think about. But then we move into the New Testament and we're told that the praise of the people is a living sacrifice and that our lives are meant to be living sacrifices. We also hear from the psalmist that the Lord is enthroned on the praises of his people. And so what does that look like? Well, Revelation chapter 8 gives us an image of this reality. When he opened the seventh seal, so where there was that big interlude between seal 6 and now the seventh seal, when he opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about half an hour. So we should note first how significant that is. How noisy has heaven been up to this point? Angels calling out, the saints singing a song, crying out, "Holy, holy, holy," throwing the crowns at the feet of God, constant praise and noise and music and this calling out. But what's coming next is so profound that there's silence for a time in heaven. And then the seven trumpets come and the next set of judgments gets lined up. And then another angel with a golden incense burner came and stood at the altar. He was given a large amount of incense to offer with the prayers of all the saints on the golden altar in front of the throne. The smoke of the incense with the prayers of the saints went up into the presence of God from the angel's hand. And the angel took the incense burner, filled it with fire from the altar, and hurled it to the earth. And there were peals of thunder, rumblings, flashes of lightning, and an earthquake. And we see that the prayers go up before God, and they're mixed with this heavenly incense for a sweet aroma. It takes us back to Old Testament imagery where God gave a specific incense formula that was to be burned. No one else could make a smell like that. And here we see the real reality of that in the heavenly throne room. God hears you when you pray. Here's your devotional thought for the day. God hears you when you pray. And he doesn't just hear you. It is mixed with a sweet smell before him. And it prompts action. What is hurled to the earth? It is the response of these prayers. Remember the fifth seal, judgment, God, how long? And here we see that prayer is answered. God answers prayers, and our job is to be diligent, to constantly go before God in faith and in truth, and to believe that he hears us and that he answers us when we boldly approach the throne. So don't grow weary in doing good, church. The Lord, our God, is on our side. I love you, and we'll talk to you soon again.